These are the top 5 investments by African billionaires and their net worth. We will also look at how their investments will contribute to the development of Africa. Most people think being a billionaire is all about laying about and living a luxurious and fancy lifestyle, from expensive and luxurious cars to private jets, 5-star hotels, $100,000 dinners, expensive designer clothing, and beautiful mansions. These African billionaires have proved to us that the hardest part about being a billionaire is staying a billionaire. So, they are constantly engaging in investments that will ensure that they do not lose their billionaire status. Let us dive into the list of the top 5 investments by African billionaires. Number 1. Aliko Dangote, with a net worth of $13.5 billion. Dangote is the richest man in Africa and the CEO of the Dangote Group. Before we get into his investments, let us have a quick history. It is believed that Dangote came from a very poor background and had to work his way up the ladder with very little help. Most people say he started his journey as a simple trader of basic commodities and then grew. This is however false. Dangote actually came from a wealthy background. His father, Mohammed Dangote, was a business associate of Dantata. Through his mother, he is the great-grandson of Alhassan Dantata, the richest person in West Africa at the time of his death in 1955. The Dangote Group was established in 1977 as a trading firm. He received a 500,000 naira loan from his uncle to begin trading in commodities like bagged cement, sugar, and rice. He managed to grow the Dangote Group over the years into what it is today. It is obvious his family background contributed a great deal to his success. However, his determination and discipline are what got him to where he is today. He is the largest manufacturer of cement in Africa and has a conglomerate spreading out in 17 different countries. Quick question. If you made $1 billion, what would you do with that money? Tell us in the comment section below. Isn't it fascinating that some people have so much money but are still working very hard to get more money? Back to the video. Dangote has invested in the construction of an oil refinery, which cost a whopping $19 billion. It is going to be the 7th largest oil refinery in the world and the world's largest single-train petroleum refinery facility. It is said to produce 650,000 barrels of crude oil per day. This is a huge investment and major investment that will serve not just his country Nigeria but other African countries. Number 2. Johann Rupert and family, with a net worth of $10 billion. This is the richest family in South Africa and the second richest people in Africa. The Rupert family controls the world's largest luxury watchmaker, C. Financière Richemont, through a family trust. The Bellevue, Switzerland-based company's brands include Jaeger-LeCoultre and Cartier. His other holdings include Remgro, a Stellenbosch, South Africa-based investment vehicle with stakes in more than 30 companies. They have businesses within and outside the country and they own the world's largest luxury watchmaker, the company Financière Richemont. He also owns 46% of Mediclinic International and 31% of Distel. That's not all. He also has 80% of RCL Foods and 100% of Wispeco Aluminium, and that is really impressive. Number 3. Nicky Oppenheimer and family, with a net worth of $8.4 billion. Like Johann Rupert, Nicky Oppenheimer is also a South African and he got the majority of his wealth from his family's business. He is also the second richest South African and the continent's third. He is a former chairperson of De Beers Diamond Mining Company, which was a controlling mining company in the world. He got the bigger part of his fortune from selling his 40% share that he owned in the family company for $5.2 billion to a diamond producer. A random fact about him is his first job was as a bottle washer in the Anglo-American division. He has private equity investments in Africa, Asia, USA, and Europe, which has helped him maintain his status as the continent's third richest. Number 4. Abdul Samad Rabiu, with a net worth of $7.6 billion. He is a Nigerian by nationality and is a businessman and philanthropist. He is Nigeria's second richest and Africa's fourth richest person. Just like Aliko Dangote, he also got into the cement business as he created the Bua Group, which is a conglomerate in Nigeria that actively produces cement and sugar. He was also the son of a businessman and he inherited land from his father. In 1988, he set up his own business importing iron, steel, and chemicals. His investments in Bua Foods in recent years gave way to a 109% rise in buying interests in the food company, which has been ranked 5th in the country's exchange. He holds a whopping 96% of the BUA company, which has contributed greatly to his fortune and his reputation as Africa's fourth richest person. So many of the people on this list are businessmen. Having an in-depth look into their lifestyle, investments, and biography can enable you to know where the money is at. To our viewers aspiring to climb the ladder of riches, tell us some of the investments or business ventures you have made and how it turned out for you, regardless of whether it failed or succeeded. Lastly, at number 5, Nassif Sawiris, with a net worth of $7.3 billion. Nassif is an Egyptian businessman and has risen to 5th in the ranks of Africa's richest people. He is Egypt's richest person and owns 39% of OCI, a Geleen, Netherlands-based fertilizer producer which was formed out of a demerger from his family's original business, Orascom Construction. Also, he is the youngest of 3 sons of Anzi Sawiris. In 1982, he joined the Orascom Group and oversaw the construction activities of Orascom Construction following the transfer of management control from his father Anzi Sawiris in 1995. He became CEO of Orascom Construction Industries following the company's incorporation in 1998. One thing these 5 billionaires have in common is that they came from a wealthy background. Understanding how they live their lives and their investment history really makes one understand that the work never stops. One might think once you get $1 billion you just stop there and live the rest of your life having fun and spending quality time with family. But these men have proved us wrong. I guess it is true what they say, the hard part is staying on top. We hope you enjoyed this video. To show some love, like and subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification bell icon to get notified when we upload a new video.